Yes, I've heard a thousand bawlings out, fellow Americans, for not standing. Yet no one knows what to do about what's happening. Because I don't think anybody does. Nobody does know what to do. So, because there's a lot of people that would love to just take up violence. Most especially when you see your government destroying you by taking more taxes from you to give to illegal immigrants, allowing your country to be defecated all over, turning cities into defecation cities. Like they're literally trying to destroy it in every way. And we see that. And so it's easy to want to be like, let's just go to physical war. And I think the reason people don't do that is because people that know what's going on, they want you to do that. And so there's a lot of people that say, no, I don't want to give them what they want. Because as much as I want to do that, I don't want to give them what they want, because it means if I give them what they want, they have a plan for why they want me to take the bait. So that's why nobody's taken the bait. They've been poking the bear of MAGA since the summer of rage riots with Antifa and BLM in 2020. And they've been going at it ever since, and they keep escalating and getting worse. They're showing their desperation because we haven't taken the bite. And it sucks because there's a ton of people that are like, we're just weak. No, we're not. See, the truth is there's just going to be the people. There's a whole bunch. You're not going to wake up. There's a whole bunch of people out there that say, I don't put the news on. It's too depressing. Who wants to watch that? And so I see those people as very irresponsible. I get why they say it. Oh, it's depressing. You don't want to be depressed. But at the same time, if you want to have the freedoms in your country to come and go as you please, you just think they'll always be there. No, it means you have to take part. You have to be a responsible person in taking your part and not just going to vote, but speaking up about things. And we have been a country that doesn't speak up. We have. We've been a country that has been lulled to sleep in apathy and just, okay, whatever. And so while we've been asleep in that apathy, these people have taken over all the institutions, all of the universities, all of the agencies. We can see them clearly. There's a very big difference in people that care about the values of America and the people that don't. And the people that don't are pushing everything to antagonize you so that you will get violent, because then they have a plan for when they do, if or when that would happen, and I hope it doesn't. If they come to your town, they come to your doorstep, then you defend yourself. Then you have the opportunity to do something. Until then, the energy of people's voices is what needs to carry, and hope for the best. And I would say, if anything, try not to look at everything on a surface level, because it gets overwhelming. If you look at it all, because quite honestly, you look at it and it looks like, no, we're screwed. Like we already lost. We have what, 1 million people in here. We don't have we have a government that's actively wanting to hurt us. And so it doesn't look good. It's like, no, we'll never overcome this. But I don't believe that. I never have. There's just something in me that I just don't believe it. So I think you can't look at it on a surface level, and instead what you have to do is you have to go sort of a little higher, like into the faith realm if you can, and hold on to some faith, and then look at the playing field, because what you're looking at is a playing field. We've been in this ongoing since the beginning, an ongoing chess battle, really. And so like I said yesterday, until all the pieces all the families are taken off the board, we can't go forward, and we just have to wait and pray, because God, that's what God needs, because God will, is watching the game. He's been watching it for a long time. And here, I'm going to show you these pictures, and I can't explain these pictures a whole lot, but I just started looking at these. It's like different pedigrees that are on archives.org or something. And it's just all these family lineages and their crest shield, like their emblem. And so it just made me think of the chessboard, but instead of just two people playing chess, there's these multiple players that are at chess and at war right now. And it's a strategic one. It's not where it's hands-on battle. It's, you know, waiting for people to go bankrupt. It's because, I mean, those executive orders that Trump did put in about freezing assets of traffickers and drug traffickers and all of that, that's still in place. That hasn't been, you know, axed by Biden. So I think a lot of it is some of them will go bankrupt. They can't keep fighting forever. And so it's just a matter of having to take each enemy chess piece out, but not necessarily physically. So I'm going to start with this one. And this is just a guess of mine just because I just started looking into this. There's so many pages to this, so many emblems like this. And they're different pedigree lines of families. So you can clearly see that the bird has killed and has conquered the other bird, because you see him stepping on top of him and getting ready to go in for the kill, right? So he's completed his battle here. He's won his victory. But look here. Look, another one has come up. So another global family. This is just a guess. It just reminds me of it. Because see how the emblem is bigger now? It just had the bird, it just had those 3 wreaths. But now the emblem is showing like it checkered, you know, to where now there's a battle at play. And the next one, this will be the next one that has to fight. And whoever will be victorious over that is victorious. And these are all the players that have to come up and be taken off. I know this one's a little cut off, but you see, I don't know what this is. Maybe a dragon, a dog, but you see the elephant. So when you see them side by side and the differences in pictures, like where it's their opposite, it means it's a new battle beginning. So think of it that there's multi-players on the board, multi-families on the board, and when one goes down, it's ready to go on to the next. And it's not necessarily mean a physical battle. It's who's going to be able to strategically wait out till the other one goes bankrupt, the other one gives up, the other one can't take it anymore. It's a lot of strategic. So here's another one that is obviously had a victory, and you see how the shield is. It's that animal or symbol's shield, right? But another one will likely crop up until the game is over, until all of the families, or the pedigrees, I should say, have been defeated. The game goes on. And here's another one, you know, a bird and then a lion. These are the next 2 to battle, and there's all these different ones battling in different places, and maybe some fighting, but not really. It's more, it's a more a war of strategy and sizing up your enemy, and that's where I think we're at. So if you can try to see it that way, that it's not so much that nobody's doing anything, it's that, no, there's things being done, but we can't just go racing in and battling people into a physical battle, because that's what they want. So you don't want to take their bait on that. I don't think they're going to come to your door, and I mean, it could happen. I just don't think it will. This is a game of strategy. It's going to see, I think, in my opinion, very much, Trump is wearing them out. And that's why they're trying to wear him out with all these lawsuits and, you know, 91 indictments and all this stuff. And he won't give up. He's like, no, I'm going to stay in the fight until victory is won, until all the globalists fall. Because you can't just go gunning down all the globalists. No, you have to wait till the right time, and then, you know, they'll go bankrupt. They can't keep this up forever. I mean, how long are they going to be able to keep paying CNN and MSNBC? They have no viewers. So they're paying these organizations to stay open to keep the propaganda going against the people. So if you really think about it strategically, they can't maintain this forever. So we just have to wait for all the families, all the pedigrees on the board to lose, and then we have victory.